You know it's me, it's the SEOTT. And now we move on to Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, the miniseries. It's 10 episodes long, I believe. Yeah, and there's only two multi-parters, two-parters, Alien Rangers Aquatar, Part 1 and 2, and Hog Day Afternoon, Part 1 and 2. So, as you know, Master Bile has reversed time. The Rangers are once again little kids, and so that leaves Earth unprotected. So Zordon and Alpha call upon the 5 alien rangers of Aquatar. They are Delphine, Arco, Corcus, Tedious, and Delphine, Arco, Corcus, Tedious, and the blue one. I don't remember his name. But anyway, they're called upon to help defend Earth from Lord Zed and the evil stuff they have, stuff. The only problem is that, because they're from a planet called Aquatar, so they have to be around water. And when you think, oh, Earth is, mostly water. But, of course, they throw in the whole thing. It has to be fresh water. Like, clean water. And most of Earth's water is polluted, of course. At least, Angel Grove-ish type thing. So, they have to keep returning back and forth. I think that's due to stock footage purposes, I guess. I don't know, I never figured it out. But all the Rangers return to kids. Billy builds this thing he thinks can return everyone back to normal. And he uses it on himself, and he makes himself an adult, but then Rito and Goldar show up and destroy the machine, along with the power coins which were inside of it. And Billy's the only one that's an adult, because we gotta keep this going for a few more episodes. And then we have the Zeo quests. So, the Zeo crystal that was scattered throughout in a multi-parter from last season now needs to be found. The remaining 5 Rangers need to go on their Zeo quests to find each of the crystals and bring them back, and they'll go on personal quests. Tommy goes through his Native American background. Adam goes through his Asian descent, his background, Asia, whatever. Aisha goes to Africa. Catherine goes to Australia, of course, and it's an old version of herself, I guess. And there's an old lady and there's a normal version, and they're played by the same actress, Catherine Sutherland. Yeah, and Rocky goes to Mexico, I guess. And they each find their own Zeo crystals. During Aisha's time in Africa, though, she meets her cousin, Tanya, and she decides to stay behind and send Tanya back with the crystal, which kind of changes. It sucks that we didn't really get a goodbye with the actress. They just show her at the end that she was there helping, and time changes, so Tanya's family was somehow living in America now. I don't know. What I do like, so they changed Bulk and Skull on the kids. All the people who are teenagers are now little kids. And so that includes Bulk and Skull. However, Zed turns Bulk into the big bully monster. And what I like about it is that Paul Schreier, the actor who plays the adult Bulk, or the teenager Bulk, regular Bulk, does the voice for the monster, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, there's the old quests just like they're kind of shoved towards the end, and they shove 2 quests in one episode in such a part, but still. But yeah, eventually they use the Zeo crystal to restore time. But we're not out of the clear yet because Rito and Goldar are deep in the depths of the command center, and they have bomb, which they set up to explode, and they're almost clear, and they're told they need to grab the Zeo Crystal. They show up, they grab it, thing goes boom, starts to explode, they get out, but the thing goes boom, leaving Zordon and Alpha behind, and they make sure they show you that Billy takes a long time to teleport or whatever. He gets there a little bit later than the others, and that feeds into what happens in Zeo. So yeah, overall, I don't mind the Alien Ranger thing. The one thing that always bugged me is the voices of the Alien Rangers, like just they mess with so like they sound like they're in water, like they have water, you know. It sounds weird, but I don't know. Other than that, it's not bad. I always felt like the Rangers, like, they have so much focus on finding water for the Aquitar Rangers, and to me, it seems like a lot of, padding. It's a lot of padding. And I think the problem was they wanted this to be 10 episodes, but they didn't have enough, story for 10 episodes. So they decided to pad it with a couple episodes or at least one episode fully, but just kind of pad it with them constantly trying to find clean sources of water. For like one of the episodes, the whole premise is trying to find water for them to use. It's like, it's in hindsight, they could have done a 4 or 5 parter with this and been fine. Each part, especially if you do a 5-part, right? And each part is them finding a piece of the Zeo Crystal while also going back and forth, which is showing the Alien Rangers defending Earth from the bad guys while they're doing it. And you can have Billy mess up at the beginning. Like, one of the first things, he builds this thing, and then that happens, and the others have to go. Something like that. Maybe 6 parts. Who knows? But as it stands, there's a lot of padding with the trying to get clean water source for that. But other than that, it's not bad. I'm going to give it a D, because it's a little bit, like, it's only 10 episodes, so it's kind of harsh. But I'm going to give it a D just because it's a little bit less than the other 3 seasons, but not bad. So what are your thoughts on Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers? In the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And better power.